Yo, what's up, you weirdos? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's have a look at the market, see what's happening out there. Not a lot of people showing up to the evening live streams lately, guys. Not a lot of people. Well, maybe there's some people, but no one's really active in the chat. So we got to remedy that. It's almost, it's getting to a point where it might not be in my best interest to do an evening live stream for a little while or something. Um, People always leave when the market is boring. You know what I mean? When the market is red, people leave. Right? I don't know why. It's the opposite of what you should be doing. You guys are doing a smart thing. You're here, right? You're paying attention. That's what you got to do. So we'll see what happens, guys. But yeah, looking across the market right now, we're seeing some green, guys. We are seeing some green. Turbo, Sui, XPR, Pith looking good. Jasmine's looking good. Cake is up. Naka Games. A lot of green out there right now, guys. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. This looks pretty good. Still some good DC opportunities, however, though, right? Still some good DC opportunities, guys. So I would say take full advantage because pretty soon, guys, not going to have these chances no more. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Yo, Mars, what's up, man? I need more cowbell. Rob videos. There you go, brother. There you go. William, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Balaclava Man's in the house. Ryan, a boot to watch. Another Rob video. Just mess around. Love you, big guy. I love it, brother. Overcome, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I couldn't tell if that was a candle or the middle finger emoji. I was like, screw you too, man. Brian, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Green Tea, good evening, Rob. Crypto Future Film, Super Bowl pump. Yeah, maybe we'll get some Super Bowl ads, man. 2021, we saw some crazy Super Bowl commercials and stuff. It was the crypto Super Bowl. Maybe we'll see some more of the same. That would be interesting. Maybe we'll get some crypto.com commercials, maybe some Coinbase, right? Maybe we'll get some of those announcements. That would be interesting. Or commercials, That would be interesting. As always, guys, make sure you smash the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, guys. It costs you absolutely nothing. And as I always say, I will love you forever. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Liquidity, what's going on, man? Good evening, everybody. Appreciate you always. Nice. Cambo, Crypto, what's up? Dry powder army. There you go, man. There you go. Got to have that dry powder. Got to work on it. Got to deploy. Let's go XCN, Jasmine Swift. Rodney, good evening, Rob. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'm actually feeling pretty good today, guys, despite the fact that this hockey game's not going so well for me. Rob, my man, are you still leaning towards the 80s? Yeah, I am. I still think it's possible. And you know what? I feel like the more I call for that dump, the more likely we're going to rocket to the upside. So let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm trying to use reverse psychology on the market, right? Rubbing my hands together like Birdman from Cash Money Records, waiting patiently. Nice. Overcome. Holmes, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Just Velo popped up a bit. Did it? Did Velo pop up? Where is it? Thought I was watching Velo. Oh, yeah, 17.9%. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Velo's looking juicy. ATL Braves, what's up, man? Good evening, Rob. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Rob, are you still leaning towards... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Oh, we got Super Chat. Look at that. Heath, what's up, man? I'm over on Patreon, but usually catch the YouTubes on replay. Happy to be here. Amazing community. We absolutely love you, Heath. We love you, our Heath. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for being here. It absolutely means a lot. Absolutely, it does. Sub Sunday tomorrow. SB, there you go. Let's go. Let's go. The last Trump. The market is putting us to sleep. Yes, it's lulling us into a sense of, depression and people don't want to pay attention. And then all of a sudden it's going to snap to the upside and people are going to be like, whoa, what the hell just happened, man? What the hell just happened, right? Don't get caught with your pants down, guys. Don't get caught with your pants down. Listen, the waters are going to recede, the tide's going to recede, and we're going to find out who's wearing shorts and who's not, right? Henry, I'm here. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much. Sam, boo, evening is my favorite because I have time to participate. I know, man. I know. It gets a little rough, when here's the thing. It's funny because when the market is super green and pumping, there's like almost 2,000 people here, right? When it's slow and red, there's only about 330 people here, which is fine. I love you guys that show up, right? And that's the reason that I'm here is because you guys show up, right? But if it continues to dwindle, it gets harder and harder for me to not want to just take a night off. You know what I mean? That's why last night I actually took the night off. I think it was last night, or was it the night before? Either way, yeah. Last time things got quiet, we popped off soon after. Yep, exactly. You got to stay alert, guys. You got to pay attention because as soon as you stop paying attention, boom, face melting. And then you're sitting there going, what happened, Rob? And I'm like, thought you thought, man. Thought you thought. Mad Wookie in the house. Thanks for all your great info. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. John, always here. There you go, my guy. There you go. Glenn, I'm still here with you, brother. Nice. That's what I like to see, man. Telly, word up. Sorry, it was 70 here today out in Albuquerque. Wow. Big hugs to the Patreon group. Helpful and nice as well. Yes, Patreon community is absolutely phenomenal, man. Everyone's all like, every time I go into the chats and stuff, I see everyone's always helping each other. We have great community leaders over there. It's absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm so proud of the community we built over there. And there's over 1,600 people over there now, guys. Everybody's getting in on the one-on-one coaching calls and stuff like that. It's fantastic, man. Texas in the house. There you go, man. That's what I like to see. Big T. Did somebody did some shopping today? Yes, I did a little bit of shopping today too. Actually, I did quite a bit, guys. I did some buying. I did some selling. If you're on the Patreon or you're a YouTube member, you must have gotten my buy and sell alerts. We dropped a couple of gems last week. I took some profits from one of the gems. I rolled those profits into something else and kept a little bit for dry powder as well. That's what I mean, guys. Like, that's why you want to be on the Patreon. Even though the market's red, we're still finding ways to make profit and roll those profits into other things that are red and get those to pump. We're still making money over there, hand over fist, guys. Just in the last 24 hours, 3 more people have announced over on the Patreon that they have hit 7-digit portfolios, guys, right? And the market is down. Imagine when things are pumping. You got to get over to the Patreon. I don't know what you're doing, you weirdo. Get over there, man. Been buying Suey. Nice. There you go. Hey, Rob. Nice to see you again. Paul, my friend. How you doing, guy? How you doing, brother? It's good to hear from you, man. I like hearing from you every live stream. I want to see you comment every single live stream, Paul. You are my guy. You are my guy. What else do we have? Can't wait for the Lambo season to begin. Yes. It's funny because in the last bull run, like the theme of the bull run was when Lambo, but you don't really hear that this time around, right? Wonder what happened to that. We should bring it back. Let's bring back when Lambo. David, where you been, my guy? Time is money. Opportunity comes to those who have the cojones. The cojones. Gerardo, what's going on? Nico, hey, Rob, XLM called out XRP on X by saying they spend more on lawyers than developers. Well, I mean, listen, they're not wrong. I mean, I never really thought about it that way before. I didn't see that, but what I would say is that Ripple promised to use their escrow to start to incentivize developers to build on the XRP ledger. They were supposed to start doing that years ago, and they still haven't, right? For the most part, they still have not. They're still holding all of that money for themselves. So that is a valid concern, right? You see all of these other projects that are using, some of the supply to incentivize developers to build on top of their networks, and XRP or Ripple still has not done that, right? So, I mean, I don't know. And another concern, and I'm not bashing XRP, don't get me wrong. I held XRP for 7 years. The bottom line is that the only source of revenue that Ripple has is selling XRP still to this day, right? So one has to wonder, I mean, at this point, are they any different than you or me, except they hold a lot more XRP, right? They're just XRP holders who are selling XRP to stay in business at this point, right? They have to, their company has to start generating revenue somehow. Hopefully they will with the stable coin and with the XRP ledger up and running and stuff. I mean, hopefully they can start to bring in revenue from other sources besides just dumping XRP on the market. That is a valid complaint by Stellar that that they spend more time on more money on lawyers than they do on developers. That is true. That's kind of funny. Jake the Snake, Elon bought 40 million in Super Bowl ads. Yes, he did. I heard about that, of his own money too, right? His own money. I'm doing overtime shoveling snow listening. There you go, man. Make that dry powder, brother. Make that dry powder. Use that motivation to get that dry powder so that you can DCA, man. That's, you know what? I got a comment in one of my videos the other day, and it was some smart ass comment. The person was like, well, you say DCA because you have money and, it's easy for you to say it, but we can't all do that. That's not fair to say that to me, because at the end of the day, I started my first cycle. I've been in crypto for a long time, multiple cycles. My first portfolio was $6,000. Now, I'm not going to tell the whole story because I told it over on the Patreon. The Patreon members know my story, how I got into crypto and how I got started and stuff. But my first portfolio was only $6,000, and I had to work 4 jobs, living paycheck to paycheck, to make enough money to build up a $6,000 portfolio, right? But I developed a plan. I stuck to my plan, and I got my profits from that bull run. I didn't spend any of that money. And then I rolled those profits into the following bear market. And then I did it again. And now I'm doing it again. Right? So to say to me, well, it's easy to say because you got money. I didn't when I started. Right? So, you guys will be the same way in a couple of years. Right? By the time 2029's bull run comes around, if you guys are smart, if you're over on the Patreon with us and you're rolling your profits into, because what we're doing over there in the bottom of the next bear market is we're going to start a fresh portfolio as a community over on the Patreon in the bear market, right? We're going to build a solid foundation portfolio that's going to, help everybody make life-changing wealth through a full cycle. I'm super jacked up and excited about it, to be honest with you, right? So the people who are smart and don't spend their profits from this bull run and roll them into the bottom of the next bear market, they're all going to be probably 8-figure portfolios by the time we get to the 2029 peak of the bull run, right? And then people are going to be saying to you, well, it's easy for you to say you have money, but you didn't start with money, right? I do a lot of coaching AMAs over on the Patreon, and a lot of people struggling to scrape together money, working 2-3 jobs to build a portfolio. That's the sacrifice you have to make at first, right? That's the sacrifice you have to make. You have to work your ass off now so that you can enjoy the rest of your life on a beach, in the snow, whatever it is you want to do, right? You have to sacrifice in the short term for the long-term benefit, or don't and live paycheck to paycheck forever. But to attack me saying that, well, it's easy for me to say because I have money, I didn't. I stuck it out through multiple cycles to get where I am today, right? Through all the blood in the streets, all the red days for years and years and years to get where I am today. And you guys are going to do the exact same thing, right? So, yeah. So that wasn't really a fair comment in the comment section, but I mean, you know, I'm used to getting attacked. So, WF Capital in the house. What's up? What's up? Magic Power. What's going on? Moretz. What's up, man? Merzette. I always say it wrong. Yo. Wise Mind. What's up, man? Hello, Rob. Love the channel. Thank you so much, Wise Mind. Where you been anyway? I feel like I haven't seen you in a little while. Mohammed, what's up, man? Good to see you. In Rob, we trust. Rob's a man. I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Chris, hola, amigo. People will return when XCN runs to 10 cents, and by then, they'll all be exit liquid. Yes, exactly. They will be. That's, you know, people will return, and they'll chase green candles later, and then they'll wonder why they didn't make any money. But, I mean, listen, there has to be exit liquidity if you want to make life-changing wealth. Some people have to lose, right? And it's just not going to be our community. That's all. So, yeah. Priceless Plays, Jasmine, absolutely, man. Just bought more XCN, DCA. That's the way, man. Rod, what's up, buddy? It's all good. Hanging in there. Thanks for all the info. Hey, no problem, my guy. No problem. Mandy on Dex is building solid. Mandy on Dex. What is that? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is either. What's going on, Rob? Ty's in the house. What's up, man? Hope the weekend is going well. I was thinking today H-bar could outperform XRP this run. Thoughts? I mean, there's that really depends, man. That really depends. XRP could really have a phenomenal run at the end of the day, man, if I'm being honest. Yeah, XRP could really run. But, I mean, H-bar could too. I see H-bar somewhere around $1 is where I see H-bar, give or take, right? XRP, I mean, the jury's still out. There's a lot of controversy on where XRP could end up going. I mean, is it going to like 20, 30, 40 bucks? No, of course not, right? But in saying that, it could 2 or 3x from where it is now, right? That's a tough one. That's a toss-up, man. I'm going to have to say, though, that you probably get a better ROI on H-bar, to be honest. That's the way I would lean. How to find Zoom chat link sent to email or click link to this Patreon. Click on chats tab, then group meeting topics, discussion folder. Rob's posts the Zoom meetings there. Yes, exactly. That's how you get in. Do you have any thoughts on Toshi? Yeah, Toshi's doing okay, right? Toshi's doing okay. I said a while ago that Toshi still had about a 3 or 4 potential 3 or 4x in it. I said that about a week ago. Where is Toshi anyway? There it is. That's up 12% today. Yeah, Toshi, listen, most of these meme coins like that, they can usually go pretty high, right? They can go to like a good $3 billion market cap, right? So you just got to wait for meme coin season, and there's no guarantee that it'll go that high. I'm just saying that it has the potential that it could $1, $2, $3 billion for sure, right? GMC season. There you go. Taser said 25 cents to 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, XCN. Any thoughts? Who's Teaser? I don't even know who that is. I think that's clickbait, man. I got to be honest with you. I think that's clickbait. Just want to note that I'm looking at more money than I've ever had thanks to you, Rob. There's a chance I actually hit or exceeded my goals this bull run, and I'll be with you the whole bear market. I look forward to it, Sam. I look forward to it, my friend. Congratulations. I'm so happy. See, that's the thing, man. Like, that's what we want to do here. We want to impact lives in a positive way, right? We want to help people, because everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a rough, going through a rough patch. The economy sucks. So, it'd be fantastic to help as many people as we can, right? Jess, what's going on? Good evening, Rob. Thanks for the advice yesterday during our one-on-one. Really appreciate it. Hey, no problem, Jess. As always, you are awesome, Jess. Howdy from SoCal. Nice. Jordan's in the house. SoCal. Good evening, Rob and Futures fam. I didn't even get notification. Yeah, that's why people have been asking me why I do the 15-minute countdown before every live stream. And it's like, I do that because YouTube sucks at notifying people that we're live. So it gives people another 15 minutes extra to realize that we're live and to possibly get the notification. Because before I started doing that, before I started doing that, we would be live for half hour, 45 minutes, and then people would start coming in and being like, oh, I didn't even know you were live. So it's like, well, I mean, now the stream's almost over, right? So that's why we started that 15-minute kind of buffer. Caesar said, Caesar. Okay. Well, I mean, he's pretty smart. He's pretty good with his fibs and stuff like that. So, I mean, if he's calling for it, if it's Caesar, I put a little bit more weight into it, is what I would say, right? So, yeah. Do I think it'll go quite that high? No, I don't. But I'm not the end-all, know-all of everything either, right? So he may very well be right. That's what I would say to that. Egg prices are getting better. Nice. Jake the Snake doing leg day, listening to my favorite Roberto, trying to think about trying not to think about the misery. Hey, there's no misery, man. There's no misery. We're just dollar cost averaging, baby. We're dollar cost averaging. We're scooping it up, man. That's what we do. I'm honestly, guys, like, I'm in such a good mood because all of the DCAing that I've been doing over the last, week and a half, when we recover back to where we were before, my portfolio is going to be huge compared to where it was 2 weeks ago, right? So I'm super excited about that. Super, super excited about it. Tony, has anyone figured out the 8088 on XCN page? Apparently, from what I'm hearing, it's a Binance wallet number. That's the gist of what I've heard. So, who said it's boring? We appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you too, Rod. Thank you so much, man. Magic Power, Ripple, the company behind XRP, has recently made significant investments to drive growth and innovation. In May 2023, it acquired Medico for $250 million. Yeah, I remember that. But are they generating any revenue from it, though? That's the key topic. I know that Ripple's been buying companies and stuff like that. But are they actually generating any revenue? Because the general consensus is that they're not generating money. They're only selling XRP to have to keep their business afloat. And that may change in the future. It may change, right? Go time, always a good time on the Patreon. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Jake the Snake, yep, Elon used his own money for the ads, but I'm not sure if it's going to be for Doge or the Department of Doge. It's not for a crypto. It's for Doge, the department. Followed by 285 million share buyback in January 20. Additionally, Ripple has allocated $1 billion for future acquisitions and developments, aiming to strengthen its market position. Yeah, listen, Magic Power, I'm not fighting XRP. I'm just stating the obvious, right? I'm pointing out the elephant in the room when people ask is, with all of that, it's fine. But the question is, are they generating revenue, right? Or are they just selling XRP, first of all? And second of all, what companies have they incentivized through the XRP that they have to come and build on top of the XRP ledger? Those are the two topics. Those are the two things that matter, right? I understand that they're buying companies and all this kind of stuff, and that is fantastic. I mean, I've always said that Ripple, to me, is positioning itself to be a global juggernaut, right? But in saying that, I got to see some tangible revenue coming in first of all, and I got to see them using the XRP that they have to actually start onboarding people to develop on the XRP ledger. Because so far, from what I've seen, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen them hand out XRP grants to anybody of significance to build on the XRP ledger, right? Not going to lie, I'm tired of the speculation and rumors with these projects. They need to say it with their chest. Say it with your chest. Hey Rob, you watching UFC in a few hours? You know what? I might. I just got my new Android box yesterday and hooked it up, so I might check it out. What else do we have? Guys, make sure you're smashing a like and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate that. For sure. And get over to the Patreon as well. We will be live tonight over on the Patreon. Rodney, all of last year I focused on DCA. Every extra dollar not going to excuse me, I got the hiccups. Not going out and having fun got me $8,500. That turned into $250,000. If I can do that, anyone can. Exactly, Rodney. Exactly. Such a short-term sacrifice of just not going out and partying for 1 year made you, ended up flipping you $8,500 into $250,000. But, it takes the sacrifice of spending your weekends at home, eating what are those microwave dinners and watching Wheel of Fortune or something, right? You got it the second time, bro. There you go. Perfect. Good evening, Crypto Future Army. Rod's in the house. Yo, boy, what's up, man? Much love, brother. Liked and subscribed, you weirdos. The Patreon is awesome. Place to meet like-minded degenerate weirdos. Exactly. We're all weirdos over there, guys. If you want to be a weirdo with us, get over to the weirdo community. We're going to rename the Patreon the weirdo community, man, because, the money-making weirdo community. That's what. Yeah, absolutely. Rob, you're absolutely right. Going to build a new portfolio and yes, exactly. And guys, when we start a fresh portfolio in the bear market and we run it even just to the halving event, you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked how much your portfolio will have increased in that time frame, man. It's the impact of running through a bull run properly, a full bull run, guys. It's going to blow your mind. What do you think about ICP? I like ICP. I think it'll do okay. It will do okay. It's not going to go to the heights that everyone thinks that it's going to. I know that the ICP community thinks it's going back to $700 or something, and it's not. That was an artificially inflated price due to Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. They rugged it, and they were hoping that the team would get blamed for it, which they did initially. But yeah, ICP is a good project for sure. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate the input. Yeah, I definitely got my eye on it, and I'm not crazy on meme coins, but I like this one. Yeah, I mean, Toshi could do well. Yeah, he meant Caesar. Yeah. What's up, Big Rob and family? Love the channel. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Wealthy Weirdos. There you go. We are the Wealthy Weirdos. That's the new name of the Patreon. That's awesome. Wealthy Weirdos. Yep. Get over to the Wealthy Weirdos, guys. Listen, we dropped 3 gems over on the Patreon in the last few days, and I just took profits tonight on one of those projects, and I put my sell alert out there for you guys, and I rolled those profits into another gem. So you're missing out if you're not over there, guys. Will be with you for life, brother. Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I predicted XRP reaching 60 to $100 as banks are closing to adopt. Many underestimate its Available on exchanges. Hey, I hope Magic Power. I hope you're absolutely right, man. I hope you're right. I hope that every single XRP holder out there makes a small fortune. I've dabbled back and forth. I mean, I held XRP for 7 years, all through the lawsuit. I'm a believer in XRP for sure. In fact, I probably will end up buying a little bit more in the next bear market just to put it on my cold storage and forget I have it for, a long time. So absolutely, man. Caesar, yeah. I can't buy any XCN. Why can't you buy XCN? I get all the notifications when you subscribe. You need to put on all no private. Yeah, see that could be another issue, is that you got to put you got to hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we're live, right? Some people might not have that on. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I know that sometimes for some reason, I've had it happen to me. YouTube will actually turn your notification bell off on you. It's weird. Shopping both in-store and on exchange. There you go, man. There you go. Hey, Rob, hope you're having a blessed day. I'm having a fantastic day, Andrew. I hope you are too, my friend. Caesar, they mean. Yes. The person meant Caesar. He said 25 cents next 2 weeks. That would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. I'm all for it. Let's go. 25 cents. I'm here for the ride, man. I hear SPX has huge accumulation. SPX has huge of what? How the tides have changed. Undercover, what's up, man? Hey, Rob, listening to everything you share. Thanks for all you do. Sitting on 200K profit from 20K investment. Learning a lot from you. Thanks. Nice, Undercover. That's what I like to see, my man. That's what I like to see. Gains. Let's make some life-changing wealth, guys. Come on. Let's get everybody out of debt. Let's put a little money in everybody's pockets, and let's go through the next bear market together, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm gearing up. I'm ready to go. Funky Fed now is using XRP for income tax. I was expecting it to do something at that time, but now income tax is iffy. Yeah, a lot of people are speculating that maybe they want to hold off on taxes until after Doge audits the IRS, right? So we'll see what happens there. Hey, brother, what do you think about hopping in Jasmine? Yeah, Jasmine's a great opportunity right now. Let's go look at the chart. I mean, Jasmine's ready to pop, guys. Honestly, I'm telling you guys, I know you're sitting there probably rolling your eyes saying, oh, you've been saying that for a while, man. Look at the structure right now. Look at this structure. Look familiar? Boom. This broke out 260% to the upside, guys. You're going to have another good 200% pump when this finally breaks out of here. In my opinion, it's going to be glorious, right? It's a great buy right now, in my opinion. Got a small bag of Swift finally. Nice. There you go. Swift's a good pickup right now, too. What is it at? Yes, down 2 cents, 663. Nice. Yeah, good pickup, man. There she is. Gamma Goddess in the house. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get this money. I didn't suffer that bad. My wife is a good cook. There you go. There you go. Hey, Rob. Hope all is well. Made a decision of rolling my... You got cut off there. I'll check it out. Swoopa, man. What's up? I'm a proud, passionate, and paid-up degenerate weirdo. There you go, Swoopa. There you go. Nice. Looking forward to learning from you over the on the Patreon. What do you think of ACH? I like ACH, man. I like ACH. I think that is it cooling off right now? I considered getting into it when I said I would consider getting into it after it cooled off. It is pretty significantly cooled off now. I just worry that maybe it's lost a little bit of its momentum. So I might just kind of hold on to see if it pulls back a little further before I decide to kind of get into it, because, if it doesn't have any momentum right now, it could come down a little further and consolidate. These things tend to do that. So what I'm going to do here is actually, let's look at the chart and see what it looks like right now. Because I am curious about scooping some up. I might start to DCA a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that profit taking. Boom. Look at that dump to the downside. Question is, have we found support here, or are we going to come down a little bit lower? Right? This is not really that significant of a level right now that we're at. You know, somewhere around here, maybe, right? Maybe somewhere around here. We might be able to find some support right there around that 2.79. We might bounce there, right? It was resistance there. Was support right here. It kind of battled it right here for like 2 days. It was support. It was resistance here. If we continue on, was it anything else? Not really. A little bit here and there, but yeah, it might catch support right about here, man. So maybe, you know, if it comes down, I might just, you know what, I might just find a little bit of an entry point. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, where was the high on this bad boy? Look at this. Right here, it's hit this level 3 times. 3 times it's hit there. So we're still waiting for some real price discovery mode on this bad boy, according to KuCoin's chart anyway. What was the all-time high? Let's see what brings up over here. What was the all-time high on it? 19 cents was the all-time high. It's only 2 cents right now. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, you know what? I might take a position. I'll let you guys know over on the Patreon if I take a position or not. It does seem like an opportunity right now, if I'm being honest. So I might scoop some up at this level. It seems like a good opportunity now. I wasn't interested in scooping any up before when it was like, you know, up here and stuff because, you know, for obvious reasons. When it was on its way up, people kept asking me if I was going to buy some, and I was like, well, no. I mean, you know, it's climbing like crazy. Why would I buy it, right? I don't want to be exit liquidity, but now that it's kind of cooled off, maybe now I'll take a position, right? Looking forward to the Patreon meeting tonight. If you haven't joined yet, you definitely should. It's worth $15, family. Yes, absolutely. We're going to have a great conversation tonight, guys. I'm in a good mood. I got some energy. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to have some laughs. What's your opinion on Soul Elf? Never heard of it, but if you want me to do TA on your altcoins, guys, or you have altcoin requests, there is a tab at the top of the chat that says goals, like a goal, like a hockey player scores a goal. And if you put your altcoin request in there, I will do TA on your altcoin. Hey, Rob, hope all is well. Today I rolled my total XRP bag into XCN, hoping I will be able to get a return. The current price, praying it doesn't moon soon. Oh, nice. Were you in profits on your XRP? Big balls meme on the way, trust me. Oh, I'm shocked there's not already one. I'm shocked it's not already out there, man. The number 8088 is supposed to signify abundance and wealth, positive manifestation, divine support, and trust and faith. Nice. There you go. But they also said, yeah. Okay. I dig it. Tony, just checked 5K market cap. Someone just made big balls. There you go, man. Someone made a big balls meme coin. Let's see if it's on Dex Tools yet. Where's my Dex Tools? Where is? Oh, there it is. Big balls. Here we go. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check out the big balls meme coin on the daily time frame. Look at that. Let's go to the 4 hour. What's it doing? Oh, nothing. Boom. Yeah, be careful though, guys. Wait, first thing you want to check, guys, is there, like, the first thing I look at is there sell orders, and yes, there are sell orders, so that means that, you know, that's a good thing. So if you're gonna get in on it, guys, be careful. That's all I'll say. Be careful. You can get it probably over on like Radium right now. Yeah, where can you get it right now? Dex Tools. Yeah, there you go. There it is, guys. It is up. Holy crap. 35,500% on the week, 6,000% on the day. Well, be careful with it though, guys. Be careful. That's all I'll say. If you're going to buy it, I don't know if it's going to be a rug. I don't know. I'm not telling you to go get it, but it is an opportunity. Rob, I think your bodybuilding background helps a lot in the crypto game. I myself compete, and it requires a lot of discipline, patience, and consistency. Oh, really? A fellow competitor? I haven't stepped on stage in quite a few years, but that's awesome. Yeah, I've spent almost 30 years of my life training now, so absolutely. You know, that's where true dedication and commitment comes from, right? And learning to sacrifice. Is XCN a scam? I bought some, but they don't show their team faces. Well, that's because it's a completely 100% decentralized DAO. There is no team. Every decision that's made for XCN has to be processed through the protocol, which is, I'll show you here. And what I can tell you is that I've been in this project for over a year, and they've done nothing but when there was an exploit on the stable coin, VUSD, they paid every single person who got hacked. The protocol paid those people back after a proposal was put in. They airdropped. One of my friends got over $7,000 in airdrops from their VUSD stablecoin. So that doesn't really sound like a project. Why would a project give away money if it's a scam? Plus, not to mention the fact that, again, over on the Patreon, we've been buying XCN for over a year, and we made over 25 people, well, 28, because 3 more people mentioned today. 28 people over on the Patreon have hit 7-figure portfolios and sold because of getting in early on XCN with us, right? So for me, the proof is in the pudding, right? Do with that information what you will. Nicholas, hey, Rob, and Patreon group. What's up, my guy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. The number 8088 suggests, oh, yes, I already read that. Otaku, what's up, my guy? To all the naysayers, Jasmine, time's a ticking. Yes, the rocket to the moon is preparing for liftoff. I made some money on ACH. There you go, man. There you go. But when people talk about Caesar's predictions, they always take the maximum rate. Yeah, I know. Don't they do that with everybody's predictions, though? Yeah, they always, throw out like the best case scenario, right? Absolutely, man. Big Botto, what's up, man? Mr. Yeah, I was wondering where you were at, man. PMG, Mandy, can you check it out? Of course I can, man. Of course I can. Mandy coin. Let's check it out. Mandy coin up 23% on the day on Solana. I'm assuming this is very new project, eh? It's not even a week old. Let's go to the chart. Let's look at the chart on this bad boy. What's the market cap? Market cap is $2.3 million. Wow, this is really early. What's the daily look like? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We got to go down to the lower time frames. Go to the 4-hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. She's moving on the 4-hour. She's moving. You got a double bottom kind of pattern happening here. I mean, it's only on the 4-hour, but yeah, she looks like she can go, man. She looks like she can go on this 4-hour chart, man. Where's she going to go? Where's she going to go? Who knows? Who knows? Looks pretty bullish, though, man. Looks pretty bullish for continuation. Again, this is only the 4-hour chart, so keep that in mind. But got a bit of a bull flag going on here, my guy, which would mean if this broke out as the bull flag, you would move on a breakout here. Let's say we ping-ponged inside of here. Your next move would probably be about 204168 for Mandy. That's what I'd be looking for there, man. Isaac, thank you so much, my guy. Not much, but from me to you. Hey, man, you know what? Every little bit is always appreciated, my friend. It's always appreciated. It helps support the channel. It helps us grow. It means everything, my guy. And you know what? It makes me feel loved too, man. So thank you so much, man. I like to feel loved too, man. You know? Can a guy get a little love up in here? ETF, not ELF. XRP, or sorry. What was it again? Let me find your question again here. I can't remember what your question was. Because I was going through. Remind me in the chat what your question was then. Which ELF thing you're talking about? ETF thing now, Taylor. Sorry, man. Crypto novice here. My first cold wallet, Tangem, arrived today. Nice. Good wallet, man. Good selection. Personally, I use Ledger, but Tangem, I hear really, really good things about it from a lot of people. So, yeah, definitely a good choice, man. Definitely a good choice to get yourself a cold storage wallet. Protect your profits, man. Protect your profits, right? Fantastic. Super fantastic. Right. What else do we have? Liz, hey. Just want to say you guys are also awesome. I bought some more jazz meat today. Nice. I like it, Liz. Beebs, what's up, my guy? Good to see you, man. We've got big balls of them all. Biggest balls of them all. Preparation meeting opportunity here. There you go. SGN, hey Rob, you're the best. Will Bitcoin be accessible in the future or all bought up and held by institutions and countries? And then how will that affect alts running? Thanks, man. Yeah, interesting question. We've speculated about this before, and I will say this. The amount of Bitcoin, the amount of Bitcoin that's being bought up, and I said this a few months ago and people were snickering at me for saying it, but think about this mathematically and logically for a moment, okay? If the amount of Bitcoin that's being scooped up off exchanges continues to increase, right? So the amount of Bitcoin available on exchanges has been being purchased at like a rate that's like 10 times faster than the amount that's being produced by miners in a day. At some point, there's not going to be any Bitcoin left to buy. So the demand, obviously the supply is going to go, or the cost is going to go through the roof, the price of it, right? And people snicker and they're like, yeah, okay, there's not going to be any Bitcoin to buy. No, there won't be. You watch. You guys will clip this, and probably by the peak of the next bull run, there's going to be a shortage of Bitcoin to be purchased, right? And I'm going to be sitting here going, I told you guys this was going to happen. That's why I continue to DCA into Bitcoin. I continue to roll my profits at the peak of it, at the bottom of every bull bear market. I roll profits into Bitcoin. I never sell my Bitcoin until it gets where I want it to get to. And I know it's going to get there faster than some people think. So yes, the supply and demand crunch. And as far as the altcoins go, I mean, that might actually be bullish for altcoins because it takes Bitcoin out of the cycle, right? If all these institutions and companies are all hodling Bitcoin, well, I guess that would kind of remove Bitcoin from being like a crypto almost. And would Ethereum then take the lead in crypto, right? And then I think that the 4-year cycle would obviously continue. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Altcoins will always continue to be on a 4-year cycle, in my opinion. Bitcoin might eventually break out of it. Why can't I send a super chat? Oh, you did. There you go. Yeah. You got it. You got it, my guy. Danny, what's up, man? It's almost pump time. Absolutely. So what do you think of Sparix? Altcoin requests go in the goals tab at the top of the screen, top of the chat, my friend. Hello, Rob. What are your thoughts on Robinhood? Like the exchange? Like Robinhood, the exchange? I don't use it. I'm still a little salty about what they pulled with GameStop and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, I don't use them personally, but yeah, I don't know. Do you? I don't know. Do you guys use Robinhood in the States much? I couldn't be bothered because of what they did. So, financial and gym gains, my guy. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. What do you think about XYO? I think it's a sleepy giant. Oh yeah, XYO is a fantastic project. Fantastic. I say this every time I get asked about it. I did a deep dive video about 2 years ago on the channel, breaking down the utility of XYO and what they're all about, what they do, and everything. So yeah, no, I don't hold any of it right now, but I am bullish on the project for sure. Let's go, Mandy. There you go. He was asking about a Solana ETF. Thoughts on Solana ETF? Did it get approved? I didn't hear anything. I didn't read anything today. Did a Solana ETF get approved today? Let me know, guys. I think it's inevitable that a Solana ETF obviously is going to happen, right? Very, very bullish on it. Let me know though. Did it get approved? ACDC, baby. There you go. How do you determine what needs to go on cold storage wallet and what not? Well, I mean, ideally, depending on your timing, right? If you're like, for me, what I would say when we start a fresh portfolio over on the Patreon in the bear market, everything that you're buying in the bottom of a bear market should probably be moved over to a cold storage self-custody, because you're going to be holding it for 2 or 3 years, right? So what's the point in keeping it on an exchange that can get hacked or, anything like that, or go insolvent or any number of bad things? I'd rather keep it in cold storage in a safe, on my ledger until the time comes closer to selling, right? Jason, hear me out. There's a use case for Bitcoin if it's used in prisons. What do you think? If it's used in prisons, for what? What are they going to use it for in prison? There's a use case for Bitcoin if it's used in prisons. You're going to have to be a little more specific. What happens when we approach max supply on Bitcoin? What happens to mining? We won't. Like, are you talking about the max that can be mined in this 4-year cycle? Like the halving? What will happen when the Bitcoin halving event is not on it's not scheduled for 4 years. It's not like a date thing. It just takes 4 years on average to mine the allocated amount of Bitcoin that can be mined in that before the next halving, right? So if the amount of Bitcoin that's allocated to be mined before the next halving happens in 2 years, well, then the halving would happen in 2 years, right? So it would shorten the halving cycle. Essentially, that's all that would happen. Robinhood is a meme coin on Sol, and it's a rug pull. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. I use Robinhood. It used to have no fees, but that has changed. Yeah, you got to love when exchanges move the goalpost on you, right? They say it's one thing. I just stopped using ShakePay, actually, because of that. ShakePay is an exchange here in Canada, and they continue to move the goalposts. The reason I was using the exchange in the first place, because all they carry is Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's it. No altcoins other than that, right? Not even stable coins, just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Canadian currency, okay? So when I first started using ShakePay years ago, it used to be that, so basically, it's called ShakePay because it's an app on your phone, And every time you take your phone and you shake it like this every 24 hours, and you'd get some Bitcoin satoshis sprinkled into your airdropped into your account every day. Every 24 hours you could do it. And the higher you went up, which means like the longer your daily streak went, so if you shook it for like 1,000 days in a row, the more satoshis built up every single day. You'd get more and more every single day, right? So that's why I was using the exchange. And then they moved the goalpost last year, about a year ago, to, well, now you have to transact X amount of money to get your shake pay, and you have to continue to shake it. I was a little salty about it, but okay, whatever. I continued to participate. And then last week they changed it again. And now to get the airdrop, now you not only do you have to do your transactions that they require, but then you also now have to use their shake pay card at stores and stuff like that to spend your crypto, right? Or else you don't get the airdrop. So I blasted them on X there when they announced it on X, and I said, you know what, guys, you've just lost a customer. I don't care if you don't care, but you keep changing the rules to this, and I signed on as a customer for an agreement, and then you keep changing the agreement to your benefit, so I'm out. You've lost my fees. You've lost my, me holding my stuff there. We're done, right? I don't like when companies do that kind of thing, when they continue to change the rules of you engage with a company under a certain understanding, and they continue to change it to their benefit, taking more and more away from you as the customer. Eventually you're like, you know what? Get boots. We're done. So Robinhood Coin, Sandcastle. Don't you think Trump's going to be bad for crypto? Because even though he's pro-crypto, he's creating a lot of uncertainty, which is never... You know what? I've been asked that question a lot lately, and here's the thing, man. What he's doing right now might seem detrimental to crypto in the short term, but I can promise you this. In the big picture, like in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, whatever, you're going to feel very differently about what he's doing, because what he's doing is in the best interests of the United States economy, right? Listen, what he's doing with these, he's already put on pause, like basically canceled the tariffs on Canada and Mexico, right? They've already came to agreements, those countries. Now he's just dealing with China. And the reason that he's doing this, okay, is to get what he wants, right? He wants a better deal, and that's completely understandable. It's going to be in the best interest of the United States in the long run. Listen, he has to agree with China. It's in China's best interest that Trump starts printing money, okay? And Trump understands that. And the reason that he's going to do that under his agreement with China is because the stronger the US dollar is, the harder it is for the United States to trade with countries like China, right? China's in a position right now where they want to start printing money because their economy is in trouble, and they want to start creating stimulus. Unfortunately, they can't do that while the American dollar is still so strong. So China needs Trump to weaken the US dollar. You cannot have an overpowering US dollar. You have to have a balance in the strength of the US dollar. It can't be too weak, and it can't be too strong. It has to be at a certain level to make trade possible with some of these other countries with weaker dollars, right? So what he's doing right now, while it may seem harsh and it might suck right now, in the next couple of months, when he turns that money printer on, you're going to feel very, very differently about the things that Trump is doing right now. I promise you that, right? Hey, Rob, what do you think about ETH? I think ETH is... I think ETH is going to explode. People are sleeping on it, and people think it's not going to happen. ETH is going to shock people, in my opinion, guys. And a lot of people are sleeping on it, and I don't think that they should be, honestly. But, yeah. I mean, I did subscribe to the idea a little while ago. I started to understand how, how some people were saying that maybe Solana would lead the altcoin season as opposed to Ethereum, just based on what's happened up to this point. But man, I'm looking at World Liberty Financial. I'm looking at BlackRock. I'm looking at Fidelity. I'm looking at all these institutions buying up Ethereum like crazy right now. And they're not doing it because they think Solana is going to lead the market. Let me tell you that, right? BTC main utility and only utility in store of value. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem with Bitcoin maxis at the end of the day. They're still referring to Bitcoin as though it's going to replace the US dollar or something. They just don't get it. They've literally, like, listen, the US government started attacking crypto in the first Bitcoin in the first place in crypto because people kept talking about it like it was going to replace the US dollar. So they felt threatened. You can't look at Bitcoin as a currency because it's not. It's never going to be, right? People might spend it here and there in stores and stuff, but in my opinion, the fact that it's a commodity and it's a store of value, if you're spending Bitcoin to buy coffee or clothes or whatever it is at the stores, you're an idiot, right? You should be holding it. In my opinion, I mean, not financial advice, do whatever you want. But in my opinion, Bitcoin is a commodity, not a currency. It's store of value, right? It's digital gold. That's what it is at the end of the day. Bitcoin maxis don't seem to understand that. They think it's everything, and it's just not, right? Stay away from Webull Pay. You cannot take your crypto off and put it in your wallet. Oof, that sucks. That sucks. What do we got? Sullen, what's your thoughts on MOG token for the bull run? Let's look at MOG token. I don't really know anything about it. Let's have a look. What is MOG token? Oh, MOG, yeah. I've seen MOG around. Wow, $340 million market cap on this thing. I thought it would be smaller than that. Seems like it's got a big community behind it to have that high of a market cap already. All-time high 504 2 months ago. Got a lot of good listings. Yeah, I think it's going to do pretty well, man, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah. How far down is it from the all-time 78%? Yeah, seems like a good entry point as well. Seems like it'll do well as a meme coin, man. I mean, the full max. How can you buy and sell Bitcoin if there's no miners? Would the system not die? I mean, that's a hell of a theoretical, though. I mean, you think that Mara and all these other companies are going to just stop mining? They're literally publicly traded companies that are mining Bitcoin. I don't see them just. I guess it's like saying, is Walmart just going to close the doors and leave? I mean, they could, but probably not, right? As long as here's how it works with miners. So the cost, every time there's a halving, obviously the cost of mining one Bitcoin doubles, right? So in that first little grace period, the miners need to make sure that they have a lot of profits from the bull run in all the Bitcoin that they mine. Then what they do is they sell some of the Bitcoin that they hold to sustain themselves through the that little period from the Bitcoin halving until the point where the balance or the cost of a Bitcoin is less than the value of a Bitcoin. Mining a Bitcoin is the value, is higher than that. So if we look right now, let's ask Grok. Okay, let's ask Grok this question. How much does it cost right now to mine one Bitcoin? Let's see what Grok says about this. All right, so right now, the cost to mine one Bitcoin can vary, obviously. So they said, as of recent data, the average cost to mine one Bitcoin right now has been reported to range between $74,000 and $90,000, right? So that's how much it costs to mine one Bitcoin. So as long as the value of Bitcoin stays above the cost to mine a Bitcoin, the miners are in profit. The only way that the miners would stop mining Bitcoin in the long term is if the cost of mining a Bitcoin remained higher than the value per Bitcoin, right? Because then obviously they're in a deficit. They're not in profit anymore. Okay. So, but there is a grace period between the Bitcoin halving event and the time that it takes for the value of Bitcoin to increase past the cost of mining. And as you can see right now, if it costs between $81,000 and $90,000 to mine one Bitcoin, or $74,000, sorry, and $90,000 to mine a Bitcoin right now, and the value of Bitcoin right now is almost $97,000, well, they're in profit right now, right? So what they do at the peak of the bull run is they sell off a small portion of their Bitcoin, right, to like OTC desks and stuff like that. And then they keep that money so that they can sustain themselves through a bear market when the cost of mining a Bitcoin is higher than the value of a Bitcoin, right? And then eventually it balances itself back out again, right? So that's how it works. So the only way that they would ever shut down business in the long term is, again, if the value of a Bitcoin was lower than the cost to mine a Bitcoin, which the way that the cycle works would never happen, right? For a long period of time anyways. So I hope that made sense. I know I was kind of all over the place with that explanation, but I hope that made sense to everybody. Just give me 1 second here. So yeah, now, let me just do this. BTC chart. Let's have a look at that. And just got to get my guy over here. Man. All right. What do we got? Jason. They use money in prison to make sure so they can use Bitcoin when everything goes digital, or they could use our precious XRP XEN. There you go. Hey, Rob, do you use a VPN to use other exchanges? No, I'm in Canada, so I don't need to right now. The only exchange I can't use Binance anymore because they left Canada. But Binance only left Canada because of stablecoin regulation. They didn't leave Canada because they did anything wrong as a company, right? So, yeah. But as soon as we have a new. We have an election coming up this year, hopefully in the next couple of months, and we have the Conservatives are likely coming into power. So once they come into power here, well, then it's going to be a lot more crypto friendly here and stuff. So I think we'll get some stablecoin regulations in place, and I think we'll be a lot more better off after that point. So companies like Binance will probably come back, in my opinion, anyway. 1 second. Just looking something up. Yeah, so yeah, and here's the thing too in the States, guys, is that, I talk about this all the time, but a lot of exchanges are going to be able to operate wherever you live in the States moving forward pretty soon, because with a crypto-friendly administration coming into power, I mean, it's going to be a lot more welcoming to a lot of exchanges. We've already seen that KuCoin ended up settling their lawsuit or whatever it was in like New York or something like that, like 2 weeks ago. I shared that over on the Patreon. We were talking about it. So you may be able to use KuCoin again really soon in a lot of the states that you live in. So that's very bullish. Rob, have you ever used the Canadian company BitBuy? No, I've never used that account or that exchange. What if Satoshi is someone nefarious that plans on using the bag to sell off? Could that crash? Oh yeah, of course it would. Of course it would. Hey Rob, if the XRP ETFs get approved, how much of an impact do you think it will have on the price? See, that is a very difficult question to answer, because the Bitcoin ETF caused the price of Bitcoin to go through the roof like 6 weeks after it got approved, right? However, the spot Ethereum ETF didn't do nothing, right? So very interesting. I think what it really comes down to is what do the incumbents, what does smart money understand, right? And here's what I think happened with the Ethereum ETF. I think that for Bitcoin, the ETF buyers understood that Bitcoin equals digital gold, so they bought the ETFs. However, when they saw Ethereum, they don't know what the hell a layer one is. They don't know what the hell the utility behind the project is. So they don't understand it. So they're not gonna take the time to understand it, right? They need someone to explain it to them very simply. What is this? And it's too complicated for them, I believe, to take the time to understand, because then you have to start understanding blockchain and all this other stuff, right? So with XRP, I mean, you could see a more bullish result than Ethereum's because it can be more easily explained to people, right? What it is, right? It's a banker's coin. It's and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense either. That's a good thing, right? It's a way to transfer, money cross borders seamlessly, fast and cheap. That's an easy explanation. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I'll buy an ETF on that, right? Simple explanation. I think that could be the difference, right? Another dull day. What's your outlook for next week? I think we're going to be boring and sideways until about halfway through the month, honestly, man. That's kind of how I see things playing out. I've been saying that for a few days now that, I think it's just sideways. I mean, I've also said that we could actually see us push downwards towards, towards that 85 to 91K one last time before moving our way up. Around the same time we did that in 2017. So, it's possible. Mandy, yeah, we looked at Mandy. Says it's rocking. Absolutely. Yeah, it's no good. As February, not so good so far. Alts, do you think? Alt season delayed. We speculated on that the other day. It's starting to look like something we may have to consider, right? But we got to continue to play it by ear. Yep, it was a threat. Exactly, PMG. Exactly, right? And that's how they viewed it, right? But now that they have an understanding that it's a store of value, it's digital gold, now they don't feel threatened by it anymore, right? Technically speaking, BTC was designed by Satoshi to be a currency to replace the fiat system. As the white paper said, it's P2P payment. So one day it could be. I mean, just because it was created in the intention of being that, it didn't turn out that way. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But I mean, and I'm not being a dick when I say it. Bitcoin's not replacing the US dollar. It's not, right? Well, I don't know how else I can say it. It's not replacing the US dollar. Why is it taking so long for XCN to get listed on Binance? I don't know why it's taking so long, man. I wish I had an answer to that. Once we reach the max supply of Bitcoin, miners will no longer receive Bitcoin for mining, correct? Yeah, but we're not going to receive the max amount of Bitcoin for over 100 years. Like if you're talking about the full 21 million Bitcoin that can ever be mined, that because of the halving event, that won't happen in our lifetime. I think it's like over 115 years from now, the last Bitcoin is projected to be mined. So we will not be alive when that happens. Binance probably waiting for a shakeout. Yeah, could be. Buy Bitcoin and hold. There you go. There you go. Do you think 75K at the bottom of the bear market accumulating with the Patreon along with DCA, the next bull run could be? Oh, 100%, man. 100%. I think 25, if you pick the right projects, 25K could make you a millionaire if you know what you're doing. Bitcoin value is not on scarcity, and it's on network. Its network is probably the most secure on the planet. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Rob, I'm on Coinbase right now, but also have access to KuCoin. Would you recommend switching or are both equally good? I don't use Coinbase at all. So ETFs is the gateway to mainstream to buy crypto. Yep, exactly. And you're going to see tons of altcoin ETFs get issued over time here now that we have a new administration. In fact, I've said this before. I think what you're going to end up seeing is you're going to end up seeing a halt to individual altcoin ETFs being issued. And instead, what you're going to see is you're going to start to just see baskets of ETFs, and you're going to see a certain level of criteria that each altcoin has to meet to qualify for eligibility in an ETF basket, right? i.e., utility and stuff like that, right? I think that's what's going to end up happening over time, because they're not going to sit there trying to issue millions of ETFs, right? Phantom Beast, what's going on? New listener, welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. What time are you doing the live on the Patreon tonight? About 20 minutes after we wrap this live stream up here. Thanks for looking at my project, Mandy Coin, a medical and AI agent healthcare platform with my girlfriend MP. 15 years. Appreciate you and your community. My card isn't replying for super chats. Well, I do have a PayPal account in the description down below. Cool, man. Turns out BTC can't transact, so it's turned into a store of value. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, everyone keeps asking when Binance is going to list. Do we really think they're not going to? Yeah, they're going to list. It'll happen. Just takes patience, right? Project Moon Gold YouTube channel is in fact gold. Project Moon Gold. Okay. I don't know what that is. All right, guys, that's the chat. We're all caught up. So listen, I'm going to be live over on the Patreon in about 20-25 minutes, guys. So get over there. We do a live group video call over there, guys. So it's way different than this. Everybody can be seen and heard. So if you got questions, if you need help with anything, we have over 1,600 people in our community over there, guys. Join it. I just flipped profits from one of our picks over there into some other coins just today. Guys, we're making money even though everything's red, okay? So get over there, get involved, check out the gems that we were dropping lately. There's some fantastic ones. And one example is XCN. We dropped that one over a year ago. We accumulated it, and we made thousands of percentages in profits, guys. We've printed over 28 millionaires in the last 3 weeks over on the Patreon as well. So get over there, guys. We can help you with a lot of things. You can schedule one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. You can join our live streams that we do over there. I'm jumping over to do a live stream there right now. So check it out and so much more, guys. Peace.